The prison you built. You've been hiding, you've been running, and now it's time to stop. You are not where you should be. You know it, and you can feel it. This is the moment you face the truth. You've built a prison for yourself, and the only thing keeping you inside is fear. What's the real reason you're stuck? What's the reason you keep hiding from the life you could be living? You're not lazy. You're not weak. You're afraid of your own power. Afraid of what happens when you stop pretending you're not capable. You've been shackled by your own fear, and today it ends. This is who you are now. You've convinced yourself that you're comfortable, that where you are right now is good enough. But deep down you know this is a lie. You feel it when you wake up, when you look in the mirror, when you think about what could have been. The shame is there, sitting quietly, and yet you ignore it. You distract yourself. You settle. But the truth is, you've been wasting your potential, that whisper in the back of your mind. Every time you decide to put it off, every time you tell yourself tomorrow is the truth. And the truth is this: you've been running from greatness. You've been afraid to step into the life you deserve. It's easier to blame the world, to say it's not my fault, to keep waiting for the right time. But you know what? It's all you. You've been the one holding yourself back. Every excuse, every reason to wait, it's been you, not life, not circumstances. You. Are you ready to face the truth? Are you ready to see yourself for who you really are? Right now, you're stuck, not because you don't have what it takes. You're stuck because you're afraid of what might happen when you stop playing small. You've convinced yourself that comfort is better than struggle, that mediocrity is safer than greatness. But you're lying to yourself. You're playing scared. This is who you are now. This isn't a pep talk. This is a reckoning. You've been shackled by fear for too long, hiding from the power that's been inside you this entire time. Every excuse, every reason to delay, every time you decided to just wait until tomorrow was just another chain you built for yourself. But guess what? Those chains, they're not as strong as you think. They never were. What's holding you back is all in your mind. That voice that tells you you're not good enough. You can't do this. That's not the truth. That's fear. And right now, you get to decide, will you keep listening to it? Or will you step into the power that's been waiting for you? The truth is this: fear will never go away. Not unless you choose to face it head on. And when you do, when you push past that comfort zone, that's where everything changes. That's where the old you dies and the new you is born. The real you, the one that was always meant to rise. The person you've been hiding from, the one who stands tall, with purpose, with fire, is still inside you. But you've been feeding the wrong version, the weak version, the one that stays small, the one that makes excuses. But today you kill that version. Today you decide, I am no longer the prisoner of my own fear. What's the point of staying small? What's the point of living a life that's less than what you're capable of? What's the point of pretending you're okay with less than you deserve? You've been lying to yourself. You've been letting fear dictate your life. And all those chains you've been carrying, they're of your own making. But guess what? The moment you decide to step forward, they break, they crumble, they disappear. This is who you are now. The path ahead is not easy. It never is. But there's no turning back. You're done waiting for permission. You're done asking for approval. You're done being afraid of what might happen when you rise to your full potential. You are not falling behind. You are holding yourself back, and that stops now. What are you going to do about it? You've spent so long looking for reasons not to move, reasons to stay comfortable, but that's not who you are anymore. You're the one who breaks free. You're the one who steps up. You're the one who faces the fire and keeps walking forward. No more excuses. Here's the truth. You've been living in a prison of your own making, but right now you have the keys. Right now you have the power to break out. But will you use them? This is who you are now. There's no going back. There's no more pretending. You either step up or you stay stuck. You either choose power or you choose fear. The choice is yours. And here's what you need to know. Fear is weak. And the moment you decide to walk through it, to face it head on, to smash through that wall, that's when the real power awakens. You are the one who holds the keys. And it's time to step through that door. The time for waiting is over. You're not waiting for permission anymore. You're not waiting for a sign. You are the sign. So I'll ask you again, what are you going to do now? Because the chains, they're not real. The prison, it's of your own making. You've been hiding. You've been running. But today, you stop and you break free. The tension is rising. You've made it this far, but the war has only just begun. Are you really ready for the next step, or will you back down? The next decision will either be your breakthrough or your excuse. The choice is yours, and it's time to decide. Your own enemy. You've been avoiding the battle for too long. Now it's time to face it. Every day the fight comes. The doubt, the resistance, the fear, the voices inside that tell you to stop, that tell you it's too hard, too risky. They don't want you to win. But here's the truth. They're you. Every step forward you take, you're fighting the voice inside you that wants you to stay small. You're not running from the world. You're running from yourself. This is the war you've been avoiding. You've always known it would come to this. The part of you that wants to stay comfortable. The part of you that keeps telling you to wait, to procrastinate, to give up just one more time. But now, that part of you is the enemy. The one who whispers, not yet. Tomorrow, you'll fail. You're not good enough. The moment you decide to rise, that voice gets louder. But this time you don't listen. You crush it. You silence it. You said 90, not 9. You thought you could run from this fight. But every time you put it off, every time you settle, you strengthen the voice inside you that wants to keep you stuck. You've been feeding it for far too long. But now, you starve it. It's not the world that's holding you back. It's you.
Hey.
It's always been you. That voice isn't external. It's internal. It's the fear of greatness, the fear of stepping into the unknown. And right now, you face that fear. You look it in the eye. You're not fighting the world. You're fighting your own weakness. Every step forward is a battle. Every day you push, the enemy gets stronger. The doubts get louder, but this is the truth, that resistance. It's the fire that forges greatness. What was once your obstacle? It's the fuel you need to keep going. The battle isn't a problem. The battle is the path. You need this fight. You need it to grow. You need it to burn away everything that isn't you. Because that voice inside, it's trying to keep you from who you're meant to be. And if you listen to it, you'll stay small. You'll stay weak, and you'll regret it. This is who you are now. The voice of resistance is always going to be there. Always. But here's the secret. It's never stronger than you. It's not about pushing it away. It's about using it, harnessing it, turning it into fuel that propels you forward. Every time it tells you to stop, that's your sign to push harder. Are you going to fold, or are you going to finish? You've been listening to that voice for too long. You've been letting it dictate your life, your decisions, your actions. But that ends now. Every time you give in, every time you let it control you, you lose a piece of yourself. You lose your power. You lose your chance to become the person you're meant to be. But you know what? You're stronger than that. You've always been stronger than that. And now you're finally seeing it. You're starting to realize that the only thing standing between you and your potential is this fight, this internal war. And that's exactly what it's meant to be. The fight is the gift. So stop resisting the resistance. Embrace it. Welcome it. Every challenge, every moment of doubt, it's just another opportunity to prove to yourself that you won't stop. You're not the one who gives up. You're not the one who backs down. You are the one who rises. This is who you are now. Every time you feel the resistance, every time you hear that voice telling you to quit, you step forward. You push harder, because you know what it's trying to do. It's trying to stop you from becoming who you're meant to be, and you're not letting it. You think you can just skip past this. You think you can avoid the pain, avoid the struggle, avoid the discomfort. No, that's not how it works. The struggle is necessary. The pain is necessary. The resistance, it's necessary. Without it, you stay the same. Without it, you stay weak. But you're not staying weak. You're not staying stuck. You're moving forward, step by step, pushing against every force that tries to pull you back. And every time you push back, you grow stronger. Every time you face the fight and keep moving, you leave that old, weak version of yourself behind. The voice of resistance is loud, but guess what? Your actions speak louder. And here's the real question. Are you going to keep running from yourself, or are you going to step into the fight? Because the longer you wait, the more that voice controls you. The more you stay stuck. And if you keep hesitating, you stay small forever. But if you rise, you become unstoppable. No applause, just proof. You've already made it this far. Now the question is, can you keep going? Can you keep fighting? Because the battle isn't over, not by a long shot. But you've learned something important. You've learned that the fight is what makes you stronger. The fight is what forges you. This isn't about winning today. It's about winning every day. It's about showing up, even when the resistance is at its peak. It's about fighting, not just for today, but for who you will become in the end. This is who you are now, but the war isn't over. Not yet. The next step will be harder. The next battle will be fiercer. And you know what? That's exactly how it should be. The question is, are you ready to face it head on, or will you let it stop you again? The choice is yours. No more waiting. This is it. This is the moment you've been avoiding. The decision point. The one you've known was coming, but tried to push out of your mind. You've been drifting for too long. You've been putting it off, telling yourself there's always tomorrow, always next week, always next year, but there's no more next. Now it's here. And this decision, it's everything. Are you going to stay where you are, stuck in the comfort of your excuses, or will you step into the unknown and build the future you've been dreaming of? This is who you are now. You've always had a choice, and now it's time to choose. You've been running from the truth, hiding from the fact that you've been waiting for something to change. But that change? It's not coming from outside of you, it's coming from within. You either rise now, or you stay right where you are. The choice is yours. You said 90, not 9. It's easy to dream. It's easy to think about the future. But you've seen the cost of waiting. You've felt the weight of inaction, the frustration that gnaws at you when you know you could have done more. That's the price of hesitation. The longer you wait, the more you lose. So ask yourself, what's your price? How much longer are you willing to pay the cost of staying stuck? What is it costing you to avoid this moment, to keep drifting? Every second you wait, you lose a piece of your potential. It's time to stop making excuses. It's time to stop pretending there's another path that doesn't demand sacrifice, because that path doesn't exist. There's only one road to greatness, and it's paved with hard work, discipline, and a decision to show up every single day. Are you going to fold or finish? No one's going to make this decision for you. No one's coming to push you, to remind you, to save you. You're the only one who can do this. And if you wait for someone to come along and tell you what to do, you'll keep waiting forever. That's the trap. You said you wanted change. You said you wanted a new life, a new identity. But change doesn't come from waiting. It comes from action. It comes from making the hard choice. The choice that separates those who stay stuck from those who move forward. You've felt the tension building. You've felt the resistance rising. That's the moment when most people turn back. They decide it's too much. They say maybe next time. They settle. But you won't settle. This is who you are now. You're not here to drift anymore. You're not here to waste another second. This is the moment that will define you. This is where you either step up or stay stuck. You can't have both, and you don't want to stay stuck. You've seen the pain that comes with staying where you are. You've felt the frustration, the regret, and deep down, you know that staying here, it will kill you inside. You'll die a little bit every day you refuse to act. So make the choice. You delay now, you stay stuck forever. You don't get to have both, the dream and the comfort. You can't keep wishing for a life of purpose while holding on to the safety of inaction. If you want the life you've been thinking about, the life that scares you because you know it will demand everything from you, then you have to choose it. Now, today. Because if you keep waiting, if you keep drifting, the dream fades. The future becomes a distant fantasy. And one day, when you look back, you'll realize you wasted your chance. You said 90, not 9. The decision is yours. No one's going to make it for you. No one's going to show up and hand you the perfect opportunity. The world won't suddenly become easier. This moment won't magically get better. It will only get harder, and if you let this chance slip by, it's gone forever. You have to stop waiting for someone else to fix it for you. You're the one who holds the power. You're the one who must decide to rise and move forward. This is who you are now. The moment of truth is here. You either step up and build what you've been dreaming of, or you stay where you are. This decision won't wait for you. It's happening now, and it will define you. No applause, just proof. So what will it be? Are you going to keep drifting, or are you going to stand up, take responsibility, and build something that matters? The decision is yours, but understand this. If you wait too long, you'll have nothing left to build, and you'll be left with nothing but regret. But if you choose now, if you rise and take action, you'll unlock the person you were meant to be. You'll become someone who doesn't wait for the future to come, they create it. The choice is yours, but you know deep down what you have to do. The question is, will you do it? It's time to act. No more waiting. Excuses die here. Every excuse you've ever made, every reason you've used to stay where you are is right in front of you now. It's not hiding anymore. It's in your face, and it's about to get ugly. You're staring at the resistance that's been holding you back, and now it's time to face it. No more hiding. No more pretending you don't see it. The war isn't just outside, it's within. It's in your mind. You said 90, not 9. The battle isn't just about working harder or pushing through one more day. It's about breaking the chain of excuses that have been running your life. Excuses are the chains you've built for yourself, and those chains have kept you from your true potential. But today you start breaking them. Right now. The fight you're in is the fight that defines who you will become. Every excuse, every moment of hesitation, every little voice telling you to quit, it's all a test. And tests like this, they don't go away until you pass them. You've been here before. You know this feeling. That voice, that excuse, the one that tells you, maybe tomorrow, maybe next time. It's the voice that says, it's not that bad. You can rest just a little longer. But you know better now. This is who you are now. Every time you give in to that voice, you lose a little bit of yourself. It's not just a missed opportunity. It's a part of your power slipping away. You're trading your potential for comfort, and that's a deal you'll regret for the rest of your life. So why are you still hesitating? There's no more time for excuses. Every excuse you make, every time you delay, is another day you'll be stuck in the same place. The world won't wait for you. You know this. The resistance is loud now. It's pulling you back. It's telling you to stop, to take it easy, to quit. But you have to recognize it for what it is. Your greatest enemy, not the world, not the people around you. It's this, the excuses. The resistance isn't here to destroy you. It's here to test you. And when you see it for what it is, you can use it. You can turn it into fuel. This is who you are now. No applause, just proof. Every time you let an excuse win, you're choosing comfort over greatness. You're letting the resistance call the shots. And what does that get you? Nothing. You stay stuck. So are you going to keep making excuses? Are you going to keep hiding behind "I'll start tomorrow"? Every day you delay, you stay trapped in the same story. That's the truth. If you don't face it now, if you don't crush it right here, right now, you're going to keep living this same loop forever. And you know deep down, you're better than that. You deserve more than that. You said 90, not 9. So stop making excuses. Stop waiting for the right moment, because it doesn't exist. The right moment is now. The only thing standing between you and your greatness is your decision to fight through this moment of resistance. Are you going to fold or finish? Every time you say later, every time you push it off, you're telling yourself that you're not ready. But you've been ready for a long time. The excuses die here, not tomorrow, not next week. Right now, you don't need to feel ready to act. You just need to act. The resistance is a lie. It's there to slow you down, to hold you back. But it has no real power unless you let it. So you have to choose. Do you rise and face the challenge, or do you stay right here, stuck in this battle that you've already won? If only you would stop fighting yourself. This is who you are now. No more excuses. No more hesitation. This is the moment you start winning. Every time you push past the resistance, every time you refuse to listen to the voice telling you to stop, you get stronger. You build the foundation of the person you're becoming. And it's not easy. It's not supposed to be. But that's why you're different. The people who win don't stop when it gets hard. They keep going. They push through, no matter how loud the resistance screams. And that's who you are now. This is the moment of truth. Are you going to let the excuses win? Or are you going to fight through it, no matter how hard it gets? The battle is yours to win, but it's going to take everything you've got. The resistance doesn't stop, but neither do you. No one owes you anything. Deliver anyway. So what's it going to be? Will you let the excuses win, or are you going to stand tall and refuse to let them control you? The next step is yours. Consistency becomes your weapon. The fight isn't over. It's just begun. You've made the decision to change, to push through, to rise above the excuses and resistance. But here's the truth. The real battle is in the daily grind. The war is fought not in big victories, but in the countless small moments where you show up when no one's watching. This is where champions are made. You said 90, not 9. The work you're about to put in doesn't get applause. It doesn't get recognition. There's no crowd cheering you on. It's you against the world, every day, in silence. This is where the transformation happens. This is the unseen edge. Consistency is the weapon. Every small step you take, every action you complete, no matter how insignificant it seems, is another brick in the foundation of your new identity. It's easy to ignore the small things, to overlook the importance of the grind, but that's where you lose. The results don't come from big moments. They come from what you do when no one's looking. They come from the steps you take when it seems pointless, when the finish line is nowhere in sight. That's the moment that defines you. Will you keep going, even when the world isn't cheering? This is who you are now. You're in control. Every action you take, no matter how small, is a declaration that you're not waiting anymore. You're moving forward. The system you've put in place is your structure. It's your map. Now you have to follow it. Step by step, day by day. You can't skip the process. You can't rush through it. The silence is where growth happens. No one is there to tell you you're doing it right. No one is handing you praise. But you know that each moment, each small decision, is pushing you toward the person you're becoming. And that's the only thing that matters now. You said 90, not 9. You've made your decision. Now the work begins. It's in the grind. It's in the discipline. It's in the steps no one sees. So are you willing to show up every single day? Are you willing to build this without the applause? Because here's the truth. No one is going to congratulate you for the work you do in the shadows. You're building something bigger than that. You're building a version of yourself that doesn't need external validation. The reward is in the work itself. The reward is becoming who you are meant to be, regardless of what the world sees right now. No applause, just proof. The path ahead is clear. Consistency, discipline, showing up, the edge you've been looking for. It's here. It's in the small moments. It's in every single day that you choose to be consistent, even when you're exhausted, even when it feels like nothing's happening. The truth is, this is the hardest part. The part where everyone else quits. They see no results and give up. But you keep going. You see the end result, even if it's far out of sight. You know that the grind is what leads to greatness. It's not glamorous, but it's real. It's the path that gets you where you need to go. This is who you are now. Every decision you make today is the life you will live tomorrow. The choices you make in this moment echo in the future you're building. You're laying the foundation brick by brick. You're building the walls of your future self. There's no turning back. So stop waiting. Stop doubting. It's time to show up. The system is in place. It's simple. It's disciplined. But it's going to test you. It's not about motivation. Motivation fades. Discipline remains. It's what you do when you don't feel like it, when the world tells you to quit, when you're alone and no one is watching. That's the edge. That's where you win. Are you going to fold, or are you going to finish? The results don't come fast. They come slowly, over time, but they come for those who show up every single day. And here's the thing. You can't skip this part. You can't rush it. If you do, you'll never get the results you're after. You're building something that lasts, something real, and that means putting in the work, day in and day out, no matter how small the steps seem. This is who you are now. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be fast. You just need to be consistent. You need to show up when it's hard. You need to keep going when you don't feel like it. This is how you become who you were always meant to be. This is the price you pay for greatness. So here's the question. Can you handle it? Can you keep going, even when no one's watching? Can you put in the work when it doesn't feel glamorous? Because that's where the real victory is. The unseen edge isn't about winning today. It's about laying the groundwork for tomorrow. And every step you take is a step toward the version of yourself you're becoming. But there's still more to come. The grind doesn't stop. The work doesn't end. But the results, they will come. Are you ready to go deeper? Because it's only just begun. This is who you were always meant to be. You've crossed a line now. The work, the grind, the discipline, it's no longer just about putting in the hours. You've built something deeper. You've made decisions that others wouldn't, at times when it felt impossible. And now something is shifting within you. You don't even recognize yourself anymore. You said 90, not 9. The old you is gone. That version who hesitated, who doubted, who was afraid to step up, gone. You've destroyed that person with every rep, every hour of work, every time you made the choice to do what others wouldn't. Now you stand on the other side, unrecognizable, stronger, sharper, more certain. This is who I am now. You're not waiting for permission anymore. You don't need anyone's approval. You've stepped into a new identity, one forged by your actions, not your dreams. And that's what makes all the difference. The old version of you never had the power you have now, the power to act, to execute, to keep going when everything inside you screams to stop. You said 90, not 9. Every choice you make, every action you take, it compounds. Every small step is a brick in the foundation of your new identity. It's not glamorous. It's not shiny. It's not supposed to be. It's the slow, relentless grind that no one sees. But that's what makes you dangerous. That's what makes you unstoppable. Are you going to fold or finish? The power to become someone new is in your hands now. And the truth is, it was always there. It was always in the choices you made. You've just learned to see it. Every time you chose the hard road, you became more of the person you want to be. Every moment you showed up, even when you didn't want to, you shed a piece of the old version. You didn't wait for the transformation to happen. You made it happen. This is who I am now. You've become the kind of person who doesn't back down. You've embraced the discomfort, the struggle, the grind. It's no longer about fighting to change. You've become the change. You are the result now. The doubts, the fears, they don't exist anymore. Not for you. You've learned to trust the process. And most importantly, you've learned to trust yourself. You delay now. You stay stuck forever. The temptation to drift, to slip back into the comfort of who you once were, will always be there. But you've made the decision, and there's no going back. The longer you hesitate, the longer you stay in that old version of yourself, the more it will cost you. You'll lose momentum. You'll lose the progress you've fought so hard to make. And you'll lose the identity that's waiting for you on the other side of this. No applause, just proof. There's no recognition in this phase. No one's watching. No one's clapping for you. But you don't need it. This isn't about the crowd. This is about what you're proving to yourself. You're becoming someone new. Someone who no longer doubts their worth, their strength, their purpose. Are you going to fold or finish? This isn't just about the results anymore. It's about the person you've become in the process. The commitment, the discipline, the refusal to back down. They've transformed you. You're unrecognizable now, not just to others, but to yourself. And that's the mark of a true transformation. This is who I am now. You've crossed a threshold. The old you would have hesitated, would have found a way to avoid the discomfort, would have waited for a sign, a perfect moment, a green light. But now, you don't need that. You've learned to make your own sign. You've learned to move, to act, to trust yourself, when nothing else seems certain. You delay now. You stay stuck forever. Every moment you waste in hesitation is another moment you could be building your new identity. The clock is ticking. The version of you that you were supposed to be is waiting, but it won't wait forever. It's up to you to make it happen, to move, to take action now, to prove to yourself that you are the one who creates your future. No applause, just proof. The world doesn't owe you a reaction. It doesn't owe you praise, but you owe it to yourself to show up, to keep grinding, to build this new version of yourself day after day. You're doing this for you, and that's the only approval that matters. So what's it going to be? Are you going to fold or finish? You've come this far. You've put in the work. The shift is happening. The person you once were is no longer in control. You're in charge now. And with every decision, every action, you're rewriting the story of your life. This is your moment. You're not waiting for change. You've become it. And as you step into the new version of yourself, remember there's no end to this journey. You don't stop when you've become who you're meant to be. You keep going. You keep growing. Because the new you, this is just the beginning. And the best part is, no one can stop you now. You've become unrecognizable. You've crossed the point of no return. The grind, the battles, the decisions, all of it has led to this moment. And now, there's no question. You've proven it. You've become the person you were always meant to be. The results speak for themselves. The legacy is already in motion. This is who I am now. The pain that once held you down, gone. The hesitation, erased. The doubt, destroyed. You're walking in the truth of your identity now. And that's the difference between the person you used to be and the person you are today. It's no longer about trying. It's about being. It's about showing up and owning who you are. You don't need validation. You've built it. You've earned it. No applause, just proof. You've left a trail of results behind you. No one can deny it. They see it in your actions. They feel it in your presence. Your work, your discipline, your commitment. It's all undeniable. This is your legacy in motion. This is the power of consistency, the power of decision, the power of refusing to stop when everything in you told you to quit. You delay now. You stay stuck forever. You know this truth now. You don't go backward. There's no more hesitation. No more waiting for the right moment. You've created this moment. Every choice, every action has led you to this place of certainty. The person who hesitates is no longer you. You walk with the knowing that you are unstoppable. This is who I am now. You've created a force in the world that can't be ignored. And it's not because you sought approval. It's because you committed to being great, no matter who saw. You walked the path alone when needed. You kept going when no one was watching. You laid the foundation, brick by brick, without waiting for a cheer. And now, the world sees you for what you've always been. Are you going to fold or finish? The tension has lifted. The struggle is over. Now you move with purpose. You move with certainty. You've shed the weight of self-doubt and hesitation. The results are not a reflection of luck. They're the fruits of your labor. And now you stand tall in the power of everything you've built. No applause, just proof. You're no longer waiting for the world to recognize you. You don't need anyone's approval. You've built your own success from the inside out. You've become undeniable. The work you put in, every sacrifice, every moment you pushed yourself harder than you thought you could, has turned you into someone who can't be ignored. The results speak louder than any applause. You delay now, you stay stuck forever. This is the difference. You know the cost of hesitation now. Every moment of doubt is a moment wasted. Every second you think about quitting is a second you could have used to grow. And you've learned the price of staying the same, the price of not moving, the price of not showing up, and you're done paying it. This is who I am now. You don't need external validation. The transformation you've made speaks for itself. The legacy you're building brick by brick is undeniable. You're not just leaving a mark, you're building an empire, and it's built on the foundation of who you are now. You're walking proof that you can become anything. No one can deny it. Not anymore. Are you going to fold or finish? This is the power of the decision you made. The person who hesitates now is someone you don't recognize. You've crossed a line. You've built something that can't be taken away. The results you've earned will never fade. They are your proof. They are your legacy. No applause, just proof. You've made it. The results are here. The transformation is undeniable. You no longer need the approval of others. You know who you are. And now, so does everyone else. This isn't about waiting for a reaction anymore. This is about showing up, doing the work, and letting the results speak for themselves. You've done it. You've created this. And it's just the beginning. And as you look back on everything you've done, remember this: the legacy you're creating is still in motion. What's next? What more are you capable of? You're only scratching the surface.